What's going on, YouTube? As promised, the Gerber Ultimate Pro has finally arrived. I am super excited about this. I'm a big fan of Gerber, and even though they are an affiliate company with Fiskars, and Fiskars does have a fantastic line of axes, there are some Fiskar items I just would not ever buy. And I'm super excited about this one. So without further ado, let's take you down below and let's see what this is all about. There it is. I actually don't like the camera angle down there, so I brought you back up here where you can see my first reaction of the Gerber Ultimate Fixed Blade Knife Combo Set. As you can see, this thing is, I'm excited. This thing is pretty sweet. It's got 7CR stainless steel, serrated edge on half the blade. It's fixed blade, so it's definitely, not your pocket knife. It's got the fire starter, it's got the sheath, and it's got a whistle. So, if you ever need a whistle, I guess you're covered with this. So let's cut this open and see. All right, right out the gate, here's the sheath. Okay, I guess undo that there, and you flip it over, and there. I don't know if you can see that. It's the angle in which you should be sharpening your blade. Down here, this is where our fire steel will go. It's not as long as I was hoping it would be, but it's definitely, longer and thicker, and that's a cat in my vision. Oogie. Anyway, it's definitely, it's longer and thicker than the Ozark Trail. I will post a link in the description for the video of the Ozark combo knife from Walmart, which has a very small fire steel. And I know, I'm sure there's going to be comments as, oh, why didn't you use the 90-degree on the back of your knife? Why did you use this part of the knife? And that is simply because the spine of that knife is rounded. It's not a perfect 90-degree angle for striking. You have to use your blade. I know. All right. Contains one knife, one sheath with sharpener, one fire starter, one whistle. Designed and engineered in Oregon. Fantastic. So there is the fire steel. It's definitely bigger than the Ozark, and it's got these little rubber pieces right here, or maybe not so much rubber, I don't know, but I guess easier to hold on to, so when you're lighting, you got control of it. You don't drop it. I suppose you could hold it like this. It's however, user preference, obviously. But for the main attraction, here is the Gerber Ultimate Pro fixed blade in gray. Okay. And the first thing I noticed as soon as I opened the package, is right here, it specifically has a perfect 90-degree angle. It's got a little fire emblem right there. So either way, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you have a perfect little divot that is just absolutely, I mean, this is sharp. I mean, I don't think you could cut yourself with it, but it is a perfect 90-degree angle for your fire rod, which, you know, I feel like that's fantastic off the rip. Looking at the blade itself, I don't really see any burns or any blemishes that stand out. It is definitely a bushcraft knife. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is definitely bushcraft, because the blade goes all the way down through the handle into this hammerhead, which is actually for hammering. That's exactly what its intention is for, and that is definitely what we're going to use it for. The whistle is on the end of your lanyard, but I'm not going to whistle it on camera. You just have to take my word for it. So we need to test the sharpness. Now, if you can see that, like the two fingers are paper. Boom. This thing is extremely sharp. I am once again impressed. It is super solid. Like, that doesn't even bend at all. You could throw this thing around, beat the crap out of it, and I think at the end of the day, you still got a fantastic blade. Now, I know some of you are going to argue that, oh, it's not bushcraft because the tang has the serrated edge and it's not a full tang. Okay, sure, I understand, but a all-in-one, you can saw, you can cut, you can start your fire right here, has a hammerhead that is intentional. I'm excited to try this thing out. I don't even know where to start. Let's see how it looks in the case. The sheath. That is, I like that. The sheath is definitely fairly rugged. This is, I mean, this is solid. There's an O-ring right there on your fire steel. So this is now waterproof. You're not getting water in and around that seal. So I would put a little bit of oil, 3-in-1 oil, or even Vaseline, something to help keep that O-ring from deteriorating over time. Definitely locks in there nice and tight. So I'm pretty excited about that. As far as the blade inside here, as you can see, it is got a curve to it that locks this thing in place. So you have to put your thumb here and, you know, give it a little pull. You can hear it lock in. That's not going anywhere. This thing, it's got your belt clip here, or belt loop, but it also has the loops up at the top and the bottom. So if you're a side guy, pop it out, boom, you're ready to go. Front guy, boom, ready to go. You know, I am I am honestly very excited to use this, especially on the cabin build. In every day, I mean, I'm gonna wear this thing every day. Prepare to see this in all of my videos. Now, without further ado, we want to know, how good is the fire steel? Let's find out. As with any fire steel, there's going to be this like carbon coating, and you're going to want to scratch that off, otherwise you're not going to get any sparks. So take the edge of our spine, clear away some of that All right, so I'm disappointed, guys. I'm really disappointed. This, look at that. What? Are you kidding me? Another one I'm gonna have to super glue together. This is just fantastic. Great. Great. All right, well. Yeah. I don't know about that. I think on the ground, maybe. Let's try this. Nope, the fire steel just come flying right out. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, look at that. Look at the massive chunks that are coming off of this thing. And I'm so disappointed in that. It's not even like rock solid in there. There it is. All right, so
Is it very old?
no, it's not that old. First thoughts. Obviously, in the beginning of this video, I was super excited, super stoked. Now I'm disappointed. I really wanted this to be the all-in-one little ultimate knife kit that anyone could carry. You know, whistle, hammer, fixed blades, serrated edge, fire steel, knife sharpener, sheath, waterproof inside here so your fire steel doesn't corrode. I mean, the all-in-one, right? For the price, I definitely, I can't argue the price, you know, of about 30 bucks, I think is what I paid for it, which is a pretty good deal. I'll post the link for Amazon where you can pick up one of these. The blade, I mean, it's not well balanced. But it's okay. Obviously you have a hammerhead, so that's going to throw off your balance, but it feels extremely comfortable in the hand. And we've already seen that the blade is extremely sharp. Now, whether or not the back of this file or stone, I mean, it's a piece of steel. It's a sharpener. You probably only get a handful of sharpens out of it, and then it's probably no good. I don't know. We didn't get to test that. but that's because I kind of stopped after the fire steel. And that is what honestly crushed it crushed it for me. And that's just, you know, I mean, it's great, it's compact, it's beautiful, it's got these little grips, it's easy to control, it's got the little rubber O-ring for, you know, the protection, but it should be locked in, and it's not. So now this is more or less just a cover for it. And then once you take it out, you just might as well end up holding your ferro rod. You don't even need to hold this anymore because it's just going to fly out of your hands. That's very disappointing. So that's unfortunate. But the plus side is this little spot right here that is, you know, designed specifically for your ferro rod. Held up great. It's still, I mean, there's no damage done to it. It's still as sharp as it was when I opened it. So is it still an all-in-one? I would say yes. Obviously I would get a different ferro rod, and you could easily attach it to your lanyard or right here in the holes, you know, attached to your whistle, whatever, and then, you know, you're still good to go. Is it going to be weather protected? No. So will it rust? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on the quality of your ferro rod. It does throw sparks. It is great. It's fantastic. I don't know. The case itself and the blade are 100% worth the $30-some that was paid. I still am definitely going to be carrying this everywhere, in every video, no matter where I go. But I don't know that I'll use the sharpener nor the ferro rod. So, do I recommend it? The Gerber Ultimate Fixed Blade on Amazon for 30 bucks. Yes. Pick one of these up. Probably not going to use this much, but it's definitely cool looking. It definitely adds a little cool little feature. You got your little sharpener. It might work for some of your other smaller blades. But for this intense case and the overall, it's awesome. Fits great in the hand. I mean, it's perfect. So whether you're, you know, sharpening, whether you're, you know, scaving some sticks, this I think is going to definitely be the tool that I'm going to go to. I recommend it, and I also recommend picking up a different ferro rod, but that's just my opinion. For the price point of $30, I say yes. I would buy it again, and I would definitely buy it for a friend. I would definitely add with the gift a better ferro rod than the one that it comes with. So, if you find this video helpful, if you find this video entertaining, if you like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends and your family, share it with anyone you may think that would like to know more about the Gerber blades. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next videos.